Hey y'all, and thank you for tuning in to Divine Feminine Tarottea. Okay, if you like what you see, girl, please go ahead and like, share, subscribe. Okay, do not be afraid to come through the building. And when you do, y'all already know how it is. You want to hit that bell if you want to be here every single time me and the T team are up in here getting it in with all of these good old tarot messages. Okay, if you would like a personal reading from me, girl, go ahead and hit me up at dftarottea@gmail.com. Also, if you would like to go ahead and make a little donation to this channel, girl, dftarottea at CASHAPP or PayPal. Also, if you would like to check us out at the Patreon or on the Facebook, girl, just go ahead, and jump into the bio section below this video and hit that link. Please be advised there is only one me, okay, dftarottea, okay, on Facebook. Yeah, and it's the one in this comment section, okay? Whoever that is that's impersonating me over there, I keep telling y'all that's your ass, okay? If I catch you, it's boots for you. Okay, now let's go ahead and jump into it. Somebody, let me tell you, somebody needs to really open their peepers, okay, because there's a truth about the masculine that you're involved with. There is a truth about this masculine that you're looking right at, okay? You're hearing it, seeing it, coming out. It's Eight of Swords right on the bottom of the deck. I don't know if he's ever been incarcerated. I don't know what's going on, but there's some truth about who this man is that you're looking right at but refusing to see. Okay, I don't know what that truth is. Obviously, that's what we're going to investigate. But there's a truth, y'all, that the collective is just not, you see it, but you're not seeing it. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's something you don't want to see. We don't know, okay? But that's what we're looking at today. That's what I pulled, so that's what we're going to look into. Somebody has got something going on that you kind of like refusing to see. You're turning a blind eye to, or maybe you have a blind spot, period, as it relates to this person. But we're going to find out, okay? So the Fool card, y'all. So somebody is head over heels, okay, in love with this person. You're just nuts about them. You're willing to carry the heavy load for them, carry the burden. So there's some type of burden, some type of additional weight that is attached to this person. And you're like, it could be emotional, it could be financial. You're like, hey, I'm just going to carry it. Okay, it could be a spiritual weight. Seven of Cups energy. It could be something that is more a mental or spiritual weight. There's something additional that comes along with this man, that kind of comes with being with him, something that you're having to take on, okay, that you're taking on and you're standing strong in. So pause, okay. Somebody is being a whole soldier out here, okay, for whoever this masculine is. You're being a whole soldier. You're like, I'm here, I'm standing 10 toes down, I'm not leaving, I'm not jumping ship. Like, this is it. This is what I want to do. So somebody is really wholeheartedly invested in this situation, which already kind of tells me something. Sometimes when we're so invested in something, we don't want to admit certain things, but we're going to keep looking, okay? Somebody is very invested, and you kind of see yourself in a sense as being protective of this man, being this man's protector. Queen of Wands energy. You're the one who speaks up. If somebody is like, girl, Maurice ain't this and that, you're going to be the person that's going to be like, excuse me, you don't know him? Like, you're in that type of energy. Somebody's being very protective of this man. You're being protective of his brand, of his image, okay? There's something about this masculine that everybody kind of knows, and it makes them kind of poo-poo him, like, ugh. And you're like, no, don't speak of him like that. You don't know, okay? It's that type of tea. You don't stand down at all when it comes to him, okay, in any situation. Six of Cups energy. You, whether you realize it or not, have really given this man the feeling of his mother. Like, he remembers growing up with this feminine energy that was like the giver, the protector, the warm energy. You really give him that vibe. And that's the reason why this man is open to a future with you, Three of Wands energy, in the first place. Okay, it's because he's looking at you and he sees like, there's something special there with her that I just can't get anywhere else, okay? This is why he's interested in kind of going into a romantic adventure with you, okay? This man is like, he would be open to taking, like, you know, when people take cross-country trips, road trips, let's take a trip, retreat, let's go swimming at some resort. Like, he would be open to doing all of those kinds of things with you, because this man does like drowning in your energy, because it reminds him of motherly energy, okay? You're very protective of this man, and I gotta tell you, this man is a very suspicious nature. Like, that, his spirit, in general, he's a suspicious person. He doesn't really like nobody getting up close on him, asking him nothing, getting in his business. And you kind of, what did I just tell you, Queen of Cups? You kind of maintain the role of protector that keeps him in that energy. Like, nobody does get a chance to get up on him and get to know anything about him, because you right there. Like, it's like, woof. Like, that's you. Like, what you trying to get all up in his business for? Why you trying to know all his tea? Like, you're right there. You're right there, sis. Like, you on their heels, okay? Whoever they may be, you are on their heels, okay? Wheel of Fortune. However, there's a shift, something that is going on. I almost want to call it an undercurrent, okay, in this relationship. There is a shift. There is something that goes on up under the table, okay, that is just not being talked about, not being spoken of, and not being addressed, period. 10 of Swords energy. Something that really could put the kibosh on this whole relationship if you ever stopped and addressed it for real. Okay, really kind of stopped and paused and got into the real, okay? Back to that Moon card energy, okay? Coming in under the 7 of Cups. When we look at this line here, 7 of Cups, Moon, Wheel of Fortune, and I was just drawn to this, so I'm going to say it. There's a certain level of delusion present, okay, when it comes to the collective, okay, energy and this relationship. You're not being 100 with yourself. Somebody is seeing this man, okay, and it's typical because somebody is in mother energy. Somebody is seeing this man as they would like him to be and not seeing him for who he is, okay? It's kind of that mother's love, right? I don't know, y'all know I follow the Diddy case, okay? I don't know if anybody heard his mother, Janice, came out here and was like, I can't believe people think this about my son, and he wouldn't do anything like this. And even though you guys saw him being, you know, abusive on video, it doesn't mean, listen, it does mean that, okay? And sometimes people's moms is got that whole not my baby feel. That's what you're giving this man, is giving very much not my baby, okay? But there's a truth here with this masculine that you standing 10 toes down, you're protecting him, you feel he needs protection. It's something missing, y'all. So we're about to see what exactly is that, okay? Because King of Cups energy comes out the gate first. Know that this man may be high in Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio style energy, okay? He is somebody that is coming through. He is showing a certain level of high sensitivity. He's kind of withdrawn in some ways. He kind of keeps himself. It's a lot of things. It's things a lot of people don't know about him, okay? It's this privacy and sensitivity. So he's secretive. Let's just call a thing, okay? He's secretive when it comes to the truth. So there's some truths that either he has not told you or you are just flat out overlooking, okay? So we see this with the Two of Wands. The truth is there are some plans. There are some different things this masculine is looking at and looking into, kind of bringing his own situation full cycle as it comes to this relationship. This masculine, something is going on with him legally. Something is going on with him legally. And I'm telling you right now, if somebody continues to fraternize with him, this death and justice and four of swords energy, this transition that he's going to ultimately make into some type of legal problem, if he's, because remember we saw that 8 of swords come through at the beginning as though incarceration is part of the conversation before or after. If somebody keeps dilly-dallying with this man, you're going to get affected by what's coming into his life. Let me tell you something about this man, Paul. This is exactly what it is. And we see it with the King of Cups and the Hermit. Let me tell you something about this man. What you're not seeing, because it's clear as day to me now, what you're not seeing, sis, is that this masculine has criminal propensities and he's going to get in trouble again. Somebody has been out of the place. He's been out of the clink. He's been out of the thing. Okay. And he's been free. But he's still got that type of mindset. And the things that people are saying to you about him in the streets and stuff are true. Okay. And he loves you so dearly because you see him the way a mother sees him. You don't see him for who he is. You see him as God would see him. That's what a mother does. Jeffrey didn't mean to eat those people. He's a good person. That's the way mothers are. We all have one. You know, God willing, God bless. You know, and mothers see you the way you. My mother always saw me realistically. Pause. My mother didn't never make no excuses for me. She didn't look down on me. When I was right, I was right. But if somebody came and was like, "Oh, your daughter did whoop-wop," she was like, "Yeah, she probably did. That sound like her. That sound like her. That's her speed right there." You know, I had one of those. But for many people, they have those mothers that are like, you know, he couldn't have, he wouldn't have. And that's kind of the position you're playing in his life right now. Somebody you're not realizing. This man has some troubles, some problems that he sits back and he hides. He's sitting back. He's got some emotional stuff going on with him, girl. He's sitting back emotional, hiding his feelings, sitting in the back room all the time. He's not talking. He's not expressing certain things to you. There's some emotional troubles that are going on with this man. And he keeps having these legal challenges and problems because that's who he is. And if you continue to fraternize with him, Two of Cups energy, when this transition comes into his life, it's going to lead him back to the damn justice system. You yourself may experience a certain level of that fallout. Okay? You yourself might find yourself kind of flattened. Okay? Unable to get him out of trouble, but also finding yourself unable to get yourself out of whatever trouble comes along with what he's doing because you're seeing him as someone who's not a criminal. You know, sometimes we can see someone as he's done wrong, but he's done a crime, but he's not a criminal. Even if it's been moral. For some of y'all, this man is just morally he ain't standing on business and he's about to meet karma. Okay? You're looking at him saying he might have done something immoral, but he's not immoral. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Okay? Yes, he is. Somebody is seeing this man in the best possible light, and that's not necessarily the light to see him in, just to be completely honest. Whether it's moral justice that's coming down on his head, as in he's about to meet out here with karma, okay, he's about to have nemesis on his ass, or if it is literally the law itself, this man is about to run into karma of some degree. And if you don't get out of the way, this man's going to have the ability to pour some of his tears and sins into your cup, okay? He's going to be able to kind of, I want to say, offload. There it is. Lord of Sorrows, heartbreak energy. I was about to say he wants to be able to kind of offload his sorrow. And here's the card, the Lord of Sorrows. Okay? Three of Swords, heartbreak, sorrow, storms. Okay? Right before that, we pulled the Eight of Pentacles. This man is in a position where he's working hard to bring sorrow, but to himself. He's going to hit the skids, the pavement himself. And rightfully so, right? Live by the sword, die by the sword. But you're sitting right there with this man that's sitting there creating karma for himself. Okay, that will come to him swiftly. King of Wands energy. It's going to come fast. It's not coming slow. Things are going to be okay, and then they're not. This is that type of thing. It was all good just a week ago. Okay? This is that type of thing. Everything's good. Then everything's not good. Okay? The Lover's energy. Okay? Somebody, you're in Lover's energy. You're a divine feminine. You're in love with this man. Like, you're so smitten with him. You're so romanced by him. You're so taken by the man that you want him to be, that you're not seeing that this man does have a cruel streak. He does have a cold streak. This man is streaked. This man is a little cold. He's a little hardened. And you're not seeing that. Okay? You're not seeing it. You're still seeing y'all as like this bossed up couple. You know, you're still seeing y'all as, you know, Billie Holiday and Louis McKay or something, girl. I don't know. you're still seeing yourselves as this, you know, no one's actually heard about us. Okay, you still seeing y'all up there, okay? The Carters, okay? You're still seeing y'all in that type of light. You may even kind of know he's a bit of a gangster, but you're like, I'm the gangster's wife. I'm a mob wife. Somebody is enjoying this energy. I'm in mob wife energy, girl. Woo, it's exciting. Ah! And you're not being serious that this man is, you know, he's a bit callous. He's a bit callous. He, you know, when it comes to what he is and is not capable of. His sensitivity and this kind of sitting in the back room, that's not necessarily indicative of who he is as a man in the romantic sense. It's more indicative of the emotion. We saw more of him being a little emotionally shaky, okay? So somebody is being, you're romanced by this kind of bad guy energy that he has, okay? That he is a little immoral, you know, he do a little this, a little that, or, you know, he's a little illegal. He do a little that and a little this. And you're not considering, you're so romanced by the front-facing adventure of him, the allure, if you will, that you're not really looking at the character of this man. This really ain't somebody you want to be tangled up, tied up with. Okay? This man has mistresses, high priestess energy. This man has mistresses. He has other situations, household circumstances. Okay, but you look at him with such love and softness, Queen of Cups energy, adoration, that this man ain't even worried about being confronted or cast away because of his alternative lifestyle, okay? You're going to continuously, consistently see him in that glory, in that glow, okay? He knows it. He knows it, okay? Six of Pentacles energy. This man knows it. He knows it. Through and through. It's like he can depend on you. You're going to be there. This man feels like, you know, if he get locked up, he can count on you to come down there. Okay? If they looking for him, he can count on you to not tell where he is. This man's faith in you is kind of based on his bad character. You know what I'm saying? His faith in you is based on his bad character because he's still got other lives in other households. This man's out here like a cat. He got 9 lives, okay? This man's faith in you is based upon his bad character. It's a weird thing. It's like, oh, I know if I do dirt, she'll still stand there. And it's like, why are you looking for that? Why are you looking to take the divine, feminine energy and make it your rock solid for your bullshit? You know what I'm saying? When there's a divine masculine that would look at your energy and say, hey, this gonna be my first lady right here. We're gonna start a business together. We're gonna buy a home together. We're gonna start traveling the world together. We're gonna teach our kids multiple languages together. But when you look at this Mr. Karmic bad boy, you know, Mr. Don, Mr. Mob Boss, he looking at you saying, oh, this could be my rider. This could be my hitter. She got so much faith and belief in me. She loved me like a mother love a son. She ain't never gonna rat on me. She ain't never gonna walk out on me. I can sit back and be me. I can be the bad guy. Okay, say hello. Okay? He's understanding that you're good for his image as the bad guy. Okay? He's very private. You're going to protect his privacy. When people start inquiring and being like, ain't he a gangster though? He know he can depend on you. And by what I'm saying, gangster, it could be crime. It could just be he lives, and he might be, you know, low-key. He's a little polyamorous. He got a couple of babies he don't talk about. You know, he got a criminal past. He in and out of the joint. Whatever the situation is, this man knows that you're going to take up for him in public spaces. Okay? And he's dependent upon it. It's like, oh, I know one person ain't going to tell on me. It's Bianca. Okay? One person ain't going to let nobody know that she knows that I got that other baby over in that suburb. Okay? It's going to be Janice. Okay? He's coming from that type of energy where he's kind of banking his image on what you won't say, or the fact that you'll overlook or smooth it over, okay? Because of your love for him. He's getting a lot of his confidence from that space. Queen of Swords energy with the Two of Swords energy. This man does not think for a moment that you would ever seriously confront him or even come to him from logic. This man expects you to always come to him from an emotional space, and he knows how to deal with that. That's why the Queen of Cups came up, okay? This man thinks that if you were upset with him, it would be tears, you know, Nine of Swords. You would just be like, oh my God, Christopher, why? He would never expect you to really confront him. He sees you as a soft touch. You're always going to make an excuse for him. You're always going to overlook his bad behavior. You're going to ignore the fact that his lifestyle is gradually going to continue to run over into yours, spill over into yours. It's going to gradually change the way people view you. It's going to gradually change your reputation. It could gradually change your finances. It even could gradually change your legal or street standing as a civilian if you keep on. Okay? That's just the truth. We saw that earlier on. We saw that with the Two of Cups. Because what's in his cup, it can gradually spill into yours. Just the weight. We saw it early on. The weight of the secrecy attached to this man's brand, his lifestyle, is carrying over onto your shoulders. Just the weight of it all. Okay? But with this man comes a strong sense of secrecy. Okay? And you've been able to keep a lot of this man's secrets. That's why he fooled with you. Okay? Page of Cups. Eight of Cups. Know that this man, he got love for you, but he can always walk out the door. Now, with this Hierophant energy being right here, I'm not saying that he will, but I just want you to keep that in mind. This man is in more of a player energy. So if it ain't working out, he can always go boss up and upgrade or promote, or however you want to look at, one of them karmic households that he got outside. That's the type of man this is. Just seriously. That's the type of man this is. Okay? He can always shift to the next one. He don't chase him, he replace him. Okay? He's one of those. He's one of those. Okay, we just had this card fall out, so we're going to read it. Five of Pentacles, baby. This man's karma is coming to him. Okay? Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. The karma will hit his whole legacy. Okay, Five of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. So if he got any kids, guess what? Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. It's about to hit their money. Everybody finna take a hit when this man takes a hit. Nobody's gonna be immune. Okay, as judgment falls upon this man, y'all already know the church bells ring when judgment card hits the building, baby. As the judgment energy falls upon this masculine, okay? Knight of Wands. Okay? Knight of Wands energy. Y'all, this man's going to try to flee. I actually saw this earlier, but I didn't want to say it because I didn't see it in the cards. But I saw it as we was coming down the pipeline. This man may skip town at some point. Based on some heat, some situation he's in. Again, it could be criminal. It could just be moral. He didn't slept with the wrong person, girl, or, you know, took the wrong person money, or he might just literally be in legal trouble. And this man is going to try to skip town. And it's going to be a situation where he dips and just try to communicate with you from, oh, I'm on your DMs. Like, look, I'm finna be in Jersey for a minute. Y'all, this man's scandalous. This man's scandalous. And somebody, you're seeing him for just, you know, I can think of having, when I was younger, I had an ex-friend, obviously, right, after I tell you the story, you're going to know why. And she was seeing this girl, and the girl that she was seeing had told her that her last girlfriend upset her. Okay, so I was pretty young when this happened. That her last girlfriend had upset her. So she locked her in the basement with her Dobermans and turned off the lights. And not only was the girl afraid of dogs, the girl had them hood dogs that just might do something to you. okay? And she locked the girl in the dark basement with her dogs because the girl lied or she found a number in her phone. I don't know. And I remember so clearly, my friend said, yeah, girl, she crazy as hell. She actually tried to lock her last girl in the basement with the dogs. That he has lived with me for the rest of my life. That was the first time in my life that I really realized how much someone could delude themselves into thinking a sick person or a bad person is a good person. Because somehow she turned this horrifically psychotic story into a type of moment. Because she was that enamored with this girl who ultimately did her, okay, dirty. You know what it comes full circle, right? First it was then it was you know, typically so. So the bottom line is that's kind of what this is, okay? I haven't thought about that story in years, okay? So Spirit just brought that back to me. Girl, that's kind of what this is. Somebody is kind of sugarcoating and making exciting something that really might be a reason to get your pocketbook and go. And what you need to see from this reading too is that it don't stop. This man, this is his lifestyle. This is who he is. It's not a string of actions. It's who he is. Something could be an action and something could be someone's character. This is his character. This is his spirit. This is his soul. He has a criminal spirit, soul, a little grimy, little nasty street way about himself. As to my friend, right, the way she tried to tell herself that that moment with the girl and the dog was just a little thing she did. And then down the line, you have to realize, like, oh my God, this is their character. This is who they are. And this is who I've aligned myself with, okay? And my ex-friend experienced all types of pain, emotionally speaking, from aligning herself with someone that was of that character. So you really have to know to keep, like I said when we started, keep your peepers open, because people don't just be doing shit. That's who they are. You know, somebody, they don't steal. They're a thief. Okay? It's just what it is. And you have to make sure you're seeing them for who they actually are. And somebody is not seeing this person for who he exactly is. Okay? The Empress, okay? Why this man done run off? The Empress with the Ace of Wands, there could be a pregnancy in here somewhere also that's contributing to why this man done slid his ass out of town at night on the Greyhound somewhere. There could be a pregnancy in here, and this man's trying to avoid giving somebody some money. These are two things that he could have done. Legally, he might be running from a potential warrant that has to do with child support. He could be running from a warrant that just has to do with a judgment, and he also happens to have one of his ladies pregnant. For some reason, this man has just run up out of town, okay? Knight of Pentacles. And he's setting himself up, y'all. What he's trying to run from is still going to come towards him. He may have slowed it down for the moment, but what did I tell y'all? The chariot comes in right behind that. It's coming to him, and it's coming to him fast. When the karma hits him, it's going to hit him, and it's going to hit him quick, swift, and in a hurry. Six of Wands energy with the Two of Pentacles. This man now is in a position where he's trying to juggle to keep some level of victory in his reputation. Because you know him for real, and you know this man is like, you know, slipping and sliding. So this man is trying to kind of keep his rep by laying low for a period of time. If this has not happened, it's going to happen. If it's not happened, it's coming. Okay? The Magician with the Five of Swords. This man is going to take action and ultimately just betray everyone. Just running off and running out of town is betraying, you know, all of his women, his children, and the devil, okay? And this relationship ultimately, as it continues on, it just becomes more and more restrictive, okay? And problematic for you, for anyone that's involved in it. It becomes more and more of a controlling, obsessive situation, unless, for you, mentally, unless you really just take a good, hard, cold look at this dude. And again, just see him for exactly who he is. He is grimy. For real. For real. He's not just doing things. He's not just a good boy and sometimes he does bad shit. Oh, he's so naughty. Nope. Nope. He really is this guy. Okay? And somebody needs to kind of fall back from the rose-colored glasses, because that's really the energy that I keep getting here. It's very much rose-colored glasses. Somebody is doing the rose-colored glasses thing on this dude, and whole time you stuck in the basement with dogs with the lights off on your way from hee to ha. Okay, and Spirit is telling you, wake up and stop. You're being seduced. This man has a very seductive energy. We see that with the Devil card as well. You're being seduced by, I'm just getting this now, okay? There's more coming to me on this. You're being seduced by incubus energy, okay? You're being blinded. That's why we put that Two of Swords back there. You're being blinded. Very seductive energy, and you're just being blinded. You're not seeing this dude for real. And if the people around you that are kind of coming saying little woo-wop about him, it's because they realize that you can't possibly be looking at this dude for who he is. Okay? Ten of Cups energy. Queen of Pentacles. This is what you want. And this is what you see this man bringing to you. You're like, I know he's going to bring this. We're going to be a family, a new family. Queen of Pentacles. Girl, the Tower comes out right behind that. That's not the plan. That's not the vision. That's not the vision. Girl, that's not it. That's not the vision. It's something that you have in your mind, but it's not real. It's not anything that the Most High has planned for you. And you want to really rethink this before the Most High takes divine justice to this, where not only do you get caught up in his karma, you're going to bring justice down on yourself. Because we all know, we've all been there. Like, God's going to get your attention, right? That's just on period. God is going to get your attention. However, he has to, right? She has to. Okay, so this fantasy you got going about him, that's exactly what it is. He's not that man. Okay, the Sun card energy with the Nine of Cups. With the Knight of Swords. This man is somebody that's focused on his own fulfillment. And he will dash at the drop of a dime. He's also angry, a little angry. He makes hasty decisions. The Emperor. He's pretty self-serving. You got to stop letting yourself be seduced by this illusion of power that's around this man as well. We see that with the Emperor. You're being seduced by him in so many different ways. Just the idea of him has become seductive to you. And it's really time for you to, if you want to be there, you know, that's on you. But you need to see this man for who he actually is. Because that seems to be the biggest message that's coming through this reading. Is that you're just not seeing him for who he is, okay? If you have enjoyed this Divine Feminine Tarot Tea, girl, please go ahead, like, share, subscribe, okay? Do not be afraid to come through the building. And when you do, you already know you want to hit that bell. If you want to be here every single time me and the T team are up in here getting it in with all of these good old tarot messages, okay? As I always say, girl, don't be afraid to put 777 in the comments if you made it to this point in the reading. And don't be afraid to, you know, help your girl buy a little cheese, okay? Just a little taste of cheese, you know, just a little cheese. Send a little cheese donation for me over to dftarottea at Cash App or PayPal if this reading blessed you, girl. And as always, I will catch y'all in the next one.